thinking ahead about which things can I do with that kind of a workspace versus my big desk where I can spread everything out. So I think he makes some valid points, and I think there are points that you need to sort of look to yourself to answer and to recognize that they change and they're fluid. I know that when I went to grad school, I felt like I need a drafting table. If I don't have a drafting table, I can't possibly do work. And then I figured out, yes, I needed a drafting table for drafting, and everything else I liked better on my dining room table. And actually, I didn't like a desk either because I wanted a table space. So I think those are things to consider. Chapter 10, he talks about it taking things one barrel at a time or one step at a time. And I think in many ways that chapter is just more reinforcement of what we've talked about, of everything step by step, make a plan. I don't know for all of you, but for me, I certainly feel much better if I take a project into smaller pieces and can check each piece off. And then I get to the end and I'm like, wow, it's done. As opposed to just check off, I need to design the Scottish play. Check that. No, I need to do this rendering. I need to, and break it into those smaller ones. To me, that is an easier way to do it. I also find that, for one thing, really, and that really ties to my mindset about chapter 21 about single handle every task. The idea that if I can get myself the momentum going of getting this one done and this one done, and that has a almost self-fulfilling prophecy, oh wow, I checked this off and I checked this off. I can check 3 more things off at how much time it took me to do those, and these are similar size projects. I can check 3 more things off and still make my meeting at 6:00. And it starts becoming, as he said, sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. But what he does talk about in handling every single task is, number 1, not wasting time. I think that's the commodity that we so rarely think about as a commodity. Time is the one thing that nobody can ever give us more of. And really, we can allow people to take it away from us. But we can also allow people to not take it away from us. And how many of us, and I will be the first one to admit being guilty of it, you say, I'm just going to stop in and tell this person this one thing. And 3 hours later, you're walking back out of Anne's office. Just going to say, because Anne's a good talker. I can tell you, Brooke knows this. There are days when I don't go down to the costume shop because I'm afraid I won't get back out. I just have 3 things that I need to quickly touch base on. I'm not going to make it back out. I have to actually look at my calendar to see, do I have enough time?